the more ideal landing. So when we start, it's 70 feet out of your seat, at idle, waiting, then flare, right? The more ideal landing is that you come in at 30, 50 feet on a little bit of throttle, and then you ease off and come down. Now there's two risks to that style of landing. The first one is you dump throttle. So if you come in and you're at 30 feet, you're cruising, you just dump throttle, you're gonna dive. Now that's okay, you're not gonna hit the ground, but you're gonna swing up at 15 feet, and then you're gonna dive again, and that one you might hit the ground. And you're also not in a controlled descent, you're in a diving descent, which will equal out and you'll glide, but at the start it won't. So what he did, which was perfect, is he slowly backed off that throttle to get that good glide slope down towards the ground. Now the second risk to that style of landing is oscillation. Because when you go from being on power where it's torquing you a little to the right to off power where it's turning you a little left, you can induce an oscillation. So as you work off that throttle, it's important that you maintain the heading, right? And that you don't allow yourself to start this rocking. We're at 30 feet, we ease off, we're coming in, we hit that kill switch, we wait for the flare, we perform the flare, land, run, all those things. And the most important one with landing is to commit to your feet, because you don't think you're scared of landing on your feet, but your brain is telling you as you're staring at the ground coming at it that that's too fast. And so you instinctually don't land on feet, even if you don't think that's what you're doing, that's what you're doing. Because what your brain doesn't realize is in the flare, you're gonna slow way down and then it's like stepping off a curb, and that's comfortable. So as we progress, as we practice, as we do more and more touch and goes, you will get to the point where you can land on your feet, just like Rich did today. Not Rich, Clint. Clint did today, right? You got to the point where when you came down, you were like, I know I can land on my feet. I'm not nervous about landing on my feet. I'm gonna set it down, because you can land so many more landings than you think you can once you're committed to your feet.